Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Team of the Season time, man. And as you can see right here, you got the likes of James, you got the likes of Heung-min Son and Varane. Those are the Team of the Season moments coming up in the Premier League tots. I mean, finally they're good. Bruh. Do you know what I mean? The last one was absolutely abysmal. Look at the actual cards: Kane, Salah, Trippier. Now we know those cards are going to be great. You boys know where to go, man. Are you that guy that's absolutely livid for people having insane, unbeatable teams? Are you just itching to try and get the best FIFA 23 experience? Now, with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Check out MMOEXP indeed. First link in the description. If you want to check my second link, it is actually my Patreon/tipping page, where if you want a team to be requested ASAP, I can obviously build your team right there. So please do that, boys. Enter your email. It has all the necessary rules and obviously stipulations to do that. But before we get into the actual video, shout out the person that commented on my latest video. It was Lukman right there. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much, my guy, for being first. If you want to get featured, all you gotta do is comment first, or be the first to comment. Comment anything, man. Just be the first right there, and you guys are absolutely crushing it. Thank you so much, my guys. You know, Chris, the same absolute beast, Drogba legend. Thank you so much, my guys. But yeah, before we do that, boys, as I said, hit that like. Can we aim for at least 100 likes? That's not a bad shout from my self right there. Please, boys, do hit that like, and yeah, let us get going. Boys, if you don't know how the series works, it's basically a series whereby I collect and gather the best players in Ultimate Team. Now, it's not subjective. Like, I don't take biased opinions, etc. I've actually done my research. I like to always add when I go onto Twitter, or if I go into like the likes of Instagram, and like to read the comments, you know, on other pages and stuff, just to see who are the better cards. And sometimes I try them, sometimes I use them in draft, I play them in champs, etc. We do obviously have the respective positions. You will get it as we're going if you are new. Cheap to medium, medium to expensive, 2 categories for each respective position. But for goalkeepers, we don't really have a price category, if that makes sense. Because if you want to spend a lot of coins on goalkeepers, by all means go do that, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we are actually looking at Tool of Funds. So good, I've placed him twice. That is my bad. However, if you're looking at the cards, we got the likes of, obviously, as I said, your expensive ones like Courtois, Van der Sar. You got the likes of Casillas, very, very decent. I feel like post-patch is not that good, though. The Hea people have said he cannot even save a Word document, bro. I have no idea why this card is not great. He should be at least decent. I think it's the kicking right there, which is evident even in real life. You got the likes of Bijlow. Obviously very, very nice card to link to your Eredivisie players, Xavi Simons, the likes of those cards. But yeah, I don't know if they're great because they just came out recently. You know what I mean? That's why they're on the bench. Nonetheless, though, you look at the likes of Dudek, you got the likes of Meilier, you got Butland. Those are like your cheap, solid players, you know, that are reliable. You got the likes of, obviously, Yashin, actually good this year, I won't lie. So those are the goalkeepers, man. Don't really need to say much about goalkeepers. I like to have them tall, good reflexes, good kicking, etc, etc. It's, yeah, I feel like it's redundant. All goalkeepers are crap. Next category is center backs. Now, boys, these are the cheap to medium center backs. Hopefully, if you are new, you are getting the gist of this episodes and / series. But we got the likes of Hummels. We got a Gear Trader. Okay, very, very nice card, by the way, this cheap card. I mean, he's 57k. He has insane agility and balance. Yeah, boys, I feel like Hummels, though, is getting hit by the power curve. When I say that, I'm talking about how all these other cards are getting released, and these cards are basically dissipating in terms of meta. They're going down in terms of tier lists because of all these other cards and their stats, etc, etc. You got the likes of Desai. Now, I know he's not cheap. He's 400k. He's not even a medium price. I feel like medium priced is at least 350k and under. But Desai is free in terms of the Team of the Season rewards. So by all means, if you want to get his card, he is brilliant. 5-star weak foot, direct passing is brilliant on him. So even if you're playing a 5-back, it is brilliant right there. You got Upamecano, your usual suspects that are meta, fast, very, very nice on the ball. In terms of center backs, you want to have someone that can turn, etc. Excuse me right there, boys. Next one, Bonucci, Fofana, Gvardiol, very, very nice cards. Bonucci is probably the best in terms of SBCs. Still available, but I feel like if you were to do him, like, yes, you can do him, but I feel like there's going to be better cards, even in Serie A, that's going to be released. If not, even in La Liga, etc, boys. So just do be wary when doing SPCs, man. Apparently, there's going to be a nice Saint Max, though. I cannot wait for that card. Got the likes of Lucio as well. Always going to be your standard conventional meta player. You got Kim Min Jae and Ledley King, which I've heard is actually very, very nice. And I have not used him, but I have versed him one day, and he was actually really, really good. This one, however, not the other one. That one is quite bad. We got Kim Pembe, actually gone down in price, so he's going to be perfect to link. You got Disasi, obviously not available anymore. I don't like to add players that aren't available anymore, but you know, we have to at least add 1 or 2 in each respective category, right? Then we got Van Dijk, always your conventional gold center back, like if you're running an RTG. Ben Sabaini, Klosterman, you got the likes of Miller, Carter Vickers. Now, these cards, I would say, is very difficult because you cannot link them. But if you can link them, they're going to be great. Do you know what I mean? Eder Militao, 250k. I mean, that card is brilliant, bro. Like, his stats, it literally looks like his Phenom's card. So I do like the likes of that card right there. And with the likes of the next category, it is the medium to expensive category. Now we are looking at solid players right here, boys. In terms of center backs, now these are your best center backs in the game. Pro players use them. You guys already know, man. Even if you are playing in weekend league and you verse one of these cards, you will see that they tend to irritate oneself. Right there, we got Alaba, Marquinhos. We're gonna start with the bench. By the way, they're on the bench not for a reason, it's just because there was no space, you know what I mean? But that's why I like FUTBIN, because you can just add all these cards. You can click on one card and see their price. You can see how much they are currently, their stats. That's why I love doing this. It's a much more better right there. We got the likes of Marquez, which is very nice actually. So if you can link Marquez, maybe with like even Miller, have like an MLS team, just be different. Do you know what I mean? Like, be different, have fun right there, man. You got the likes of Blanc Baresi, which is very nice actually. Not a lot of people thought he would be nice. He's very good in game, trust me, man. Solid card. I think I actually versed, funny enough, I versed him in Weekend League, right? And guess which card that man had? He had the prime Baresi, and he was absolutely hurting me with that card, bro. Man had, I think it was, he was running a 5-back. So yeah, these cards, you don't even really need that much pace. Just make sure they have good defense, physical, and can turn at least. Do you know what I mean? Lucio, Cordoba, don't really need to speak much about it. White came out recently. He's decent. I think with Team of the Season cards coming out, yeah, he's going to obviously dissipate in terms of meta, in my personal opinion. Jump over to the next one, however. It is the fullbacks that are cheap to medium. And now, obviously, within this series and this episodes, we're approaching TOTS. Everybody has coins. Everybody's going to accumulate much more coins now because of the market, you know. You can obviously get Team of the Seasons now from champs. And I feel like a lot of people have much more, a bigger budget allocated to different positions. So I've upped it increasingly right there in terms of the positions. Now you are looking at the bench. You got Alexandro was a SPC, Furpo was a objective, Miranda still available, Dallo still available, Di Lorenzo, Emerson. Oh my days, this Emerson, 5-star skills, insane right back. I still think he's usable even in 2-3 months. 5-star skills, solid card right there. You got Wan-Bissaka was available. He was meta in the start of the game, but right now you can see the passing, dribbling is a little bit, yeah, it's going down. You got Munir, 5-star, however feels like a tank in game, so take that as you may. You got the likes of Hakimi, always going to be meta right there, any version of him. Angelino, actually a very, very nice, underrated one. The Marcos and Spence, very underrated ones. You got the likes of your conventional right backs, left backs. Jesus Navas came out recently, is a season rewards player. Now, 3,000 likes. I know a lot of people did not use him yet, but I do notice that they are going to use him, and because of that 5-star skills, he's going to be brilliant in game, and he's going to feel literally like Roberto Carlos, because of the decreased height. I don't know why I said decreased, bro. Short and lean body type is always nice. His stats just look phenomenal. In game, he's going to feel amazing, man. So by all means, I feel like a lot of pros, even pros using RTG teams, will run him, or even just regular players. Lam, very nice, cheap though. Lam, we got the 93 in the next one. We got Alexander Arnold, which still catches up to my Eusebio. By the way, if you are new, this card is insane, man. So yeah, just trust me, he's so fast in game, and actually kept his price. He's gone up in price. So you guys can obviously take that of that as you may. You got Tavernier or Tavernier, I don't know how you say it. I feel like he's probably a better player than Arnold, and you're spending much significantly less more cash. Like 38,000 to 200k is crazy, bro. So this Tavernier, just the thing is linking him. That is only the downfall. You got Atal, which can actually go to CDM, but very, very nice card. Atal's always been meta. Does he get a Team of the Season? We don't know, but he's going to be amazing. Next category is the, well, same category, just different subsector. It is the medium to expensive fullbacks. Now, boys, oh boys, I don't really need to speak much about the fullbacks, and yeah. Now, sometimes people will say this series gets repetitive, but there is actually a few cards that I notice that are so good, and you guys need to get them in your teams because they change so much in terms of the meta, man. In your team, you need them in your team. Like this Cole, for instance, I didn't know he was that good recently, but when I versed him and people had started using him, they completed his SPC. He has been so great for them. The what is it? The German crosses, the pace, the overall dribbling ability and physicality alongside everything. His work rate is also very nice. I like that Cole, man. Very solid card. We got Capdevia, probably the best left back in the game, and people have said. So yeah, you guys already know, man. Quadrado was an SPC. Mendy, always going to be meta. Malasia, you got Zinchenko, Cancelo. Now, you boys already know those are absolute sweat players right there, man. Cesspool of sweat right there. Yo. The next category, my favorite, cheap to medium CDMs, CMs, and cams. The box-to-box players, the ball winners, and the obviously... what's the next one? It's the cams as well. So you can actually play most of these players at LCM in a 4-3-2-1. Why I say that is that position is so vital, especially in that formation. It's such a good formation. If you have someone like Caicedo, bro, you can play him at LCM. You'll be a good box-to-box. But what I like doing as well is playing a cam at that LCM spot. You know, like the likes of Brahim Diaz would be nice. Even Kudus right there. You know, someone that's fast or someone that can Trivela shot, finesse shot, and it's a little bit bigger, like this Jolinton, for instance. He is available, but I don't know for how long. That is the only issue I have. I don't even want to go check. I think it's about 1 or 2 days. Obviously, Team of the Season is coming out on Friday. Today is Thursday, so I think it's about just under 1 day right there. So you guys can obviously take off that as you may. 4-star weak foot is always nice. If you add an engine, controlled body type, explosive. No, what am I saying? Controlled, running style, and body type is high and stocky. So this guy is going to feel so good in terms of the step overs meta right there. So yeah, very nice card. You got the likes of the bench. Yeah, Torre Marquis, so very cheap. I mean, you can pick up both of them for literally under 250k. And you got yourself insane cards right there, man. So yeah, that is the cheap ones though. So they are definitely getting... They're dissipating in terms of meta because of these other cards getting released, but they're still good in game, trust me. If you're running a cheap team, they are good. Shirky for 200k, Camavinga can be converted to CDM, is why I placed him. Got likes of Cole, Chan, Rabiot, Tolisso, Kite. This Royce is very nice, underrated card. My one mate told me about him, and I won't lie to you, I've noticed this card is actually really good for the price, man, so I'm happy about that. Does Royce get tots? I'm not too sure if he played well this season. Where are BVB? I think they are first, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, sorry, I'm not tapped into the Bundesliga league right there. But you got the likes of Sancho as well, 200k. Actually kept his price low-key, I can't lie. But yeah, we'll jump over to the medium to expensive CDMs, CMs, and cams. Now, boys, please don't go in the comments and ask, where is the team of the seasons, Mike? Where is the team of the years? Because I don't really like adding team of the years. I just feel like it's redundant. A lot of people know they are meta. So I will probably put in the comments, a pinned comment saying, some of the team of the years you won't see, because I like to obviously replace them to add other vital cards, you know, like on the come up. Like you got the likes of this Thuram, Xavi Simons, Silva. These team of the season cards are absolutely brilliant. By the way, word of advice, it's not financial advice in terms of FUT, but when you're looking at cards like Simmons, right, you don't want them to be at least over 800k or even a mil, bro, because these cards are going to be, they're going to go down in price, man. See, so if you're looking at the likes of Silva, however, he's going to probably go down to, the most he's going to go down is like 400k. So you'll go down to a mil, 900k, but this Xavi Simons is going to plummet because there will be, in my opinion, better cards for sure, man, like with the same stats. I just think because so he's Xavi Simons, he was like a PSG, what was it, what's that word, someone that is coming from the, like when they're small and then they come up in terms of them being insane. Prodigy, there we go. He was a PSG prodigy, but now went to PSV. Hopefully he does well in his career. I mean, he got a tot, so that is great to see, you know what I mean? Got the likes of Kaka right there. Insane card. Boys, this Kaka is probably one of the best cams in the game, hands down. He has 5-star, 5-star. His body type is insane. Even his dribbling, obviously his dribbling. I mean, it's Kaka, bro. Probably one of the best dribblers in our lifetime right there. At least top 10, easy, bro. Got the likes of obviously Xavi. Very nice card indeed. Like, I just like these type of cards because they're so nimble, they can move quickly, you know, like in a 4-on-2 and 2/2. You know, just have fun with them. They are actually a meta in my opinion. The passing is very nice, direct passing. Park Ji-sung, Benessa, we got Lorente, can play right back, by the way. This Beckham I just love adding. I don't know why it's so overpriced though. 4 mil is crazy, bro. For Beckham, come on, man. Can that card go down so I can use him? I've been saying it since the start of his card release. But we got Kante, which I don't think do, because there's going to be so much better. Like even Tots Casemiro, if he is confirmed, I don't know if he's confirmed, should be confirmed. He will be a better card than this Kante, trust me, with the increased pace as well. We jump over to the attackers. Now it is the wingers of the attackers. It is the cheap to medium of the attackers. Now, boys, these are the wingers, and I feel like these cards are so vital in terms of cutting in inside and just absolutely sweating the ball. That is just all you need to do in this game, bro. It's literally, yeah, like you just need to do that. The likes of the Alb is probably the best at doing that. If you're running a 3-back, a 5-back, a 4-3-2-1, these cards at that wing spots or the wide spots, especially if they're coming back on defense, make sure they have at least increased stamina, that is. We've got likes of Ito, like just make sure they're fast. They have at least some sort of 4-star, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, etc. 5-star, 5-star is great as well. Like this Payet's 5-star skills, very nice card. If you did not choose him, I feel bad for you, because this card is so great in game. But there will be better cards though, so if you did do the fodder route 85 by 10 fair play, you're probably gonna save for that Saint Max, because that card is coming out soon and he is going to be a belt of a card. I cannot lie. But yeah, I don't really need to speak much. These cards are all cheap. They're all good. Pedro, very, very nice. Next category, however, sorry, the subsector of the category is, boys, medium to expensive. Now, why do I need to include these cards? Why? Like, obviously Ronaldinho is going to be there. Come on. I mean, come on. Look at his card, bro. 0. Like, I think he's extinct as well. Sorry for my voice is a bit... But come on, bros. Like, these cards are crazy. Ginola, Vinny, this Coleman is so good. He only has 3-star weak foot, which doesn't really matter in my opinion, because he finishes everything. Bro, this man is there and he is like a pair. I don't think that, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. He is there though, and he's lively, an absolute beast of a card. Alawiran, we move past him. I have to include him though, because I hate that card. He's so good. Rodrigo, best. Jorginho, that rhymed. Messi. We got the likes of so much good, solid wingers, man. This Pires as well, like the cheap Ginola, I like to add 430k on the market. Do his SPC, man. Trust me, just go for it, bros. He's so cheap, in my opinion, and I feel like his value is very, very nice. But yeah, we jump over to the best category. It is the CFs / strikers that are cheap to medium. Now, as I said, the budget is being allocated. It is upped, boys. Now we've got the likes of cheap to medium priced players like Eto, Cantona, Rooney, Butragueno. I added Rooney. He is 500k. That's not medium by all means, but actually almost 600. I feel like because he was in the season rewards, I have to include him as cheap to medium, because he's currently free, if that makes sense. It's just the grind. So he's the last level 30. So in terms of the reward, we got the likes of Grizzy. We got Martial, Firmino. Absolute legend of cards, man. The 5-star skills is always nice for these cards. They are so good in game, man. The Young, which a lot of people will say, Mike, he's not meta, man, by any means, but trust me, there is people in this game that can use this type of cards, especially because how lanky they are. If you add the right chem style like a engine, this card is going to be so good in game. So do get him in the team if you are running that type of team. And I don't know why that thing done that, but yeah, let us see, man. We got Abraham, always going to be nice alongside Isak. They are literally similar players. Isak, I think, in my opinion, is a little bit better because of the high and lean body type I like to add. But yeah, we got likes of Ronaldo. Now, trust me, a lot of people think, Mike, why are you adding Ronaldo? He's not good anymore. You went to Al Nassr. Bro, this card is actually really good in game. Every time I play him, for some weird reason, he's actually insane. I don't know if you boys seen that. Add a hunter or something that boosts, maybe even a catalyst. Let us just try and find catalyst right there. Now, you want to boost his agility and balance. Man, what are we getting in terms of FIFA, bro? Where Ronaldo's balance is his agility is so low, bro. Man, oh man, high-low is always nice. CR7, bro. It's getting a team of the season as well soon. So yeah, we got the likes of very, very nice, strong, even super subs, if that makes sense, cards right there if you have better strikers. However, the main one, like the likes of these icons, man, are so cheap and so good in game. So try and get them, man. Like this Puskas is only like 300k, bro. Look at this card. Puskas for 300k is crazy. So yeah, I think they are cheap to medium beasts. And we got the very last category. It is probably the most redundant one, because Yeah, if you have coins, you guys will know these cards are great. I mean, it's not redundant, but like, bro, look at this page. Like, why am I adding R9 as meta, bro? I literally said in the start, why I'm not going to add team of this year cards like Mbappe, Haaland. What's the other one? It was Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi, I think it was. Was it Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi, right? Yeah, it was. All three of them. Yeah, boys, I just feel like these cards are just always going to be great. Kaká and Nkunku, Mbappe, Ginola, Jesus, Dalglish, Torres. Like, man, oh man. I feel like this card, however, the value, how much is he? 800k still? Yeah, he's okay, bro. He's okay. Like, I think with Team of the Seasons, there are so much better cards right there. Even the likes of... did I add him, actually? Let me just quickly see. We are drawing near to an end, but I want to check if I added my cheap to medium as my... yeah, the internet is taking abysmally long. I don't know if that's a word. Thank you so much, Fudman, for being slow. Yeah, I added him. Tadic. Boys, apparently this man is insane in game. 5-star skills is always nice. 120k, keeping his price as well. So if you add an engine, the only downfall is his agility. But add an engine, he's only 5'11", and he has a unique body type. That's why he feels so great. A very solid card in anyone's team. Trust me, Tadic is actually usable this year, man. What times are we living in? Crazy times, man. But yeah, overall, these cards are great, man. Don't really need to explain much about them. We got like a Forlan, very nice. Felix, Nunes. What team of the season coming out though? As I said, I'll do another video in like 2 to 3 weeks with the other team of the season cards and just compile the best cards of that relevant moment, because right now these cards are great of this relevant moment. Thank you so much for watching, boys. Hit that like, subscribe, check that out. MMOEXP, first link in description. If you want the team, second link in description. And just have a sweet day, boys. It is currently Thursday, so we're approaching Friday. Weekend time. Let's go, boys. Have a sweet one, man. Cheers.